Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Today I wanted to share a super quick and easy chicken sandwich recipe which is perfect for picnics, for Ramadan Iftar, for tea time snack, or as a quick light lunch. So let's get started with the recipe, but before that please do consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a big thumbs up. So here I have about 250 grams of boneless chicken and I'm going to boil it with half a teaspoon of black peppercorns and half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. It makes your chicken really fragrant and it also absorbs all the flavor from the black pepper as well as the cumin, and it tastes really good. And then all I do is I cover it on medium to medium low heat and let it cook for 15-20 minutes till the chicken is fully cooked and the water it completely evaporates. If it hasn't still evaporated, turn up the heat and let the water dry. Then you can let this cool a little bit, just enough to be able to handle it. You don't want to burn your hands, and cut it into big chunks, or you can shred it depending on what you want to do. If you want to make it little chunky sandwiches, you can of course do that too, but I'm going to make a shredded version of this. And also if you want to make it for a meal prep, what you can do is you can boil and shred your chicken and then pre-portion it, and you can freeze it or even put it in the fridge for a couple of days in a block or in an airtight bag. A quick tip that I wanted to add here is you can actually use your hand blender or your stand mixer or even your mortar and pestle to quickly shred the chicken, or you can use good old fork that most of us already have in the pantry. So use whatever you have, make use of whatever you have. So the next thing would be cooking the chicken. Again, I know I see a lot of eyebrows raising right now, but I promise you it's going to be worth it. And this is where freezing this shredded chicken comes in hand, because you're already going to cook it again. So any excess moisture that is going to accumulate in the freezer, it's going to evaporate. But don't freeze it for more than 2 to 3 weeks. So for the seasoning in the chicken, I'm adding salt, some white pepper. I'm also adding half a teaspoon of chaat masala and a teaspoon of tikka masala. These two are optional, but they make the sandwiches a little bit spicy, a little desi, and they give it a little chatkara, if I may say. So all you have to do is cook this. The reason I'm cooking it is, one, it's gonna give the chicken a little char, which is going to taste absolutely amazing in the sandwich. And secondly, the chicken tikka masala, if you don't cook the chicken with it, it's going to have a very weird sort of a raw texture and a flavor into it, and it's not going to taste very good. So to just get rid of the rawness of the masala, we cook it till it's nice and fragrant and the chicken is charred. Next, I added some capsicum and some chopped green onions. You can also add red chili flakes. You can also add fresh green chilies, tastes really good. And then all you do is you just toss it around for no longer than a minute, because you don't want your onions and the bell peppers to get soggy. You just want them to get brightened up. And then I'm going to transfer it into a bowl and I'm going to let it sit till it gets cooled completely. If you want to make this ahead of time, please do not add the vegetables, because they are going to release a lot of moisture, making your stuffing very liquidy. So once the mixture is all cooled down, I'm going to add about a couple of tablespoons. I think I added 2.5 tablespoons. Basically, you just want to add enough to help all the chicken in this mixture bind. So add the required amount of mayonnaise. If you want to make it taste even better, add a little bit of softened butter. It really enhances the flavor. And you can also add some chopped cucumbers. They also taste really refreshing in these sandwiches. So now all you do is you smear this on your favorite bread, and be generous when spreading it on a sandwich. If you want, you can add a slice of cheese, and you can even use this stuffing to make club sandwiches, cold club sandwiches. You can replace the filling in my club sandwiches. I'm going to link it here if you guys want to check it out, with this filling as well. And that's it. Your sandwiches are ready to be enjoyed. You can cut them in halves or squares. This recipe should be able to give you 4 complete sandwiches. So if you cut them in quarters and if you cut them in half, you can of course multiply with how many sandwiches it's going to make. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this recipe. Do try it out and let me know how it turns out for you. And if you like it and enjoy it, please share your recreations with me on my Instagram page and drop a comment below if you get to try them. Until next time, the Homemaker Baker over and out.